So, today, we will be discussing the importance of HIV or AIDS program. That this program span across different levels, national, global, and regional. These programs are essentials in our fight against the HIV or AIDS epidemic as they bring together efforts from governments, organizations, and community to make a real impact. So at the national level, countries implement policies and health programs tailored to their specific needs, providing education, treatment, and support for those affected. Governments play a key role in raising awareness and reducing stigma. So next is global. Initiatives like the United Nations programs work together universal access to prevent, treatment, and care, ensuring that no one is left behind in the fight against HIV or AIDS. Global partnerships help distribute resources and share knowledge across borders. Last one is the regional. Collaborations between neighboring countries address specific issues might be unique to those areas, from cultural challenges to public health system. Regional programs help create stronger networks of support effective solutions based on shared needs. So, these collective efforts, whether at national, global, and regional level, highlights the power of unity in tackling a global health crisis. By working together, we can create a world free from HIV and AIDS. So, here are the examples of HIV or AIDS programs from Department of Health, World Health Organizations, and Center for Disease Control and Preventions. So, here are the examples from Department of Health under the national programs. Number 1 is the HIV testing and counseling. They give free HIV testing and counseling services to promote early detection and linkage to care. The second is the ART programs or provides antiretroviral therapy to individuals living with HIV to help manage the virus and prevent progression to AIDS. Third is the HIV education. They give awareness campaigns designed to educate the public on HIV prevention and reduce stigma associated with the virus. Then lastly is the targeted interventions. Tailored programs from high-risk populations such as men who have sex with men and sex workers and people who inject drugs. Next is from regional programs. So, HIV surveillance. They collect regional HIV data to monitor trends and implement targeted interventions. Second is the capacity building. They provide training for local healthcare providers to improve the quality of HIV care delivered. So, second is from World Health Organizations under the global programs. So, number 1 is the Global Health Strategy. They establishes international guidelines for HIV prevention, treatment, and care to ensure universal access to services. So, next is the prevention programs. They include initiatives like condoms, distributions, pre-exposure prophylaxis, and male circumcisions to reduce the spreads of HIV. Third is the ART guidelines. recommends initiating antiretroviral therapy for all people diagnosed with HIV to prevent disease progressions and improve health outcomes. Then lastly is the preventions of mother-to-health transmission. Aims to reduce the transmission of HIV from mother to child during pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding through antiretroviral treatment. The next one is the national programs. Number 1 is the policy support. Assist countries in integrating World Health Organization HIV guidelines into their national health policies and strategies. The second one is the capacity building. Strengthen national health system to improve the quality of HIV care and services. So, next is from the Center for Disease Control and Preventions under the national programs. So, number 1 is the HIV surveillance. Collect and analyze data on HIV prevalence and incidence to guide prevention strategies and policies. Second one is the prevention programs. They support state and local health departments in offering testing, counseling, and safe sex education programs. The third one is the Ryan White programs. They provide care and support to uninsured or underinsured individual living with HIV. The last one is the PrEP promotion. Promotion the use of pre-exposure of prophylaxis among individual at high risk for HIV as preventive measure. So, next is from global programs. Number 1 is the global HIV and TB programs. Support countries in addressing the co-epidemic of HIV and tuberculosis which often occur together. Second one is the international collaboration. They partners with global organizations such as PEPFAR to expand HIV treatment and prevention efforts worldwide. So, these programs highlights the different level of intervention and national and global skills to address HIV prevention, treatment, and care across various settings.